Hey, son.
That is why I love you so.
How you check your name?
I'm sorry. You know, that's a little different than mine.
Okay, so go ahead. You were saying.
Well, no, I was just saying that, you know, I was grateful for the white lady that came over and said to the security that no, that was not them. You know, she's like, it wasn't those guys. It was those guys that were, you know, messing with them. So we just have to live this life and accept the things that are going on. It's nothing that we can do. We can't change it, you know, but I believe in Jesus and I believe in the word, and I know that God said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So I'm waiting on that time. I'm not worried about nothing. I live my life. At this point in my life, I live my life to please myself and Jesus. Whatever I want to do for Jeremy McCall, I'm going to be happy. And whatever is pleasing to God, I'm going to do my best to do that. That's it.
So, TC, what is your closing message for this particular video? As far as dealing with the Kimberell situation, it's 2017, dealing with black versus white and vice versa. What is your closing message to the people?
It was something I wanted to comment about the black versus white thing. Something I watched on Luke Cage, and the last comment, if anybody watched Luke Cage, when the cop and the police chief were talking, and the police chief was like, you tried to go against the system and you tried to do it your own way, something. And she's like, the system always gets you because it's the system. You can't go against the system. Like, one thing, stop doing dumb shit. like for real, like honestly, for real, like if people always wanted to be a black white thing, and black people get off, white people get off, and black people always help. Yes, that's sad. Yes, that's unfortunate. That's the world we live in. I can't. Yeah, I can't justify that or support it, but I mean that's the world we live in. So yeah, I mean live your life.
But when you saying don't do dumb shit, you saying about those kids that did that to that guy.
Anybody,
but you know what, Trey? I understand what you're saying, but when you telling them don't do that, but that's something that I heard that I didn't hear that, but apparently it was, you know, known and people heard about it. Mm-hmm. But I had no clue that this guy, they had stuck this hanger up this boy rectum. And that's disgusting. And so don't tell me that as a black man that I'm just supposed to, we're as black people supposed to just, well, that's okay. Perfect. And that's what we've been doing for years.
I mean, I can go all into that, and after the whole Black Lives Matter thing and everything, my opinion, my message was to get in there and change the laws. Mm-hmm. Like there are people that are called to really become lawyers and really want to go in Congress and stuff. Like get out there and change the laws. But just talking about it, I mean, we've been doing it for so long.
And I mean, I understand.
And that's probably what Jeremy's saying, because like we've been fighting that fight for so long. And it's like, yeah, we made some progress, you know, every now and then, you know, we'll hit it. But it's like we still fighting the same fight.
But you know what, I guess, like you said, I guess, and I'm thinking about what you're saying, so I guess it's true. Stop doing dumb shit. You're right. You're absolutely right. But if we want to be known and we want to be seen, stop doing reckless things. You know, just take the stand. Quit trying to think, because yes, it's true. They treated us like this. They're going to continue to treat us like this. Just live your life and do you. Be strong. Try not to associate yourself with all that foolishness, all that kind of stuff. Just do what you're going to do, you know, and maybe by you doing that, your friends will see you doing that, then they'll change their attitudes. But it's sad. We can't change it. But I guess it takes one person to start. So each of us agree that we'll do that in our lives. Because Trey talked to his 1,000 people that he see every day. I talk to mine. Wes, all of us talk to different people throughout our lives. So if we just continue to strive and not think of negativity, think of positive things, then we'll be able to progress and be somebody.
Dwayne, what's your closing message? And then I'm gonna get you.
I mean, for the most part, live your life for you, but be strong and stand for something. Like my mom always taught me, you got to stand for something or you fall for anything. And in today's age, like with social media, like just be smart, like make smart decisions. If you're ever gonna grow up and be somebody, you can't be on Facebook naked, on Instagram showing everything.
Why?
Like, stand for something. Respect yourself, show respect to others, and I think it'll make a world a much better place.
It's true. That's true, Dwayne.
I get what y'all saying, and I agree entirely. I agree entirely. But I feel as though we can live our life, and that's great. You know, be smart about everything that you do. But at the end of the day, it still does not negate the fact that we have an issue in this country. And no matter how hard, we as black people, it's sad that we have to try so much harder. We have to be perfect. We can't mess up. These white America can go out literally, do anything they want to do, and it's automatically forgiven.
But you know what?
And it's a slap on the wrist. And it's not, and I understand that, I get what y'all are saying, but at the same time, we should not, as a people, we have to come together and we should not lay down and take this up the ass. Because I feel like that's what we're doing.
Literally.
We're laying down and we can't change it. You can change it. It's going to be a hard thing to change. Nobody ever thought that we would have our freedom. Nobody ever thought. It was unheard of. But it happened. Nobody ever thought that we would have a president who is one of the best presidents. So not only serve 1 but 2 terms. So it can happen. I feel like as people, especially black people who are supposed to be, we are the Christian. We believe in God. We believe we can do things. For us to always say that, we seem to never exercise it. And I feel like though we should be fighting this and trying to change it, because no matter what we do, no matter how perfect we are, no matter if we have the highest degree ever and do anything that can change, America is not built for us, and we have to fight and we have to get that out there and change. I understand what y'all saying, but I refuse to sit here and just let it pass over and completely turn the other cheek, because that's what I feel like we're doing.
And I understand your frustration with it, and we have, like, honestly, we fought to have rights and freedoms and everything, and yes, for the past, say, 30, 40 years, we have sat back and took it up the ass, because we were content with, you know, being able to vote. Great, we got our voting rights, yes, you know, and so on and so on. Although we were still getting mistreated, we, you know, just took it as, okay, we're growing, you know, but we were still taking it up the ass, you know, but we were making do as much as we could, you know, which to some people is still, you know, just laying back and just letting them do whatever. Now, racism, unfortunately, has resurfaced. Nobody would have ever thought in this day and age, after what we've been through, that we would have to go through this again. Like, just thinking that kids growing up today have to face racism. Black kids and Asian kids, even, you know, any nationality, but of course black people, you know, we have to face racism all over again.
It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not.
At all.
Not in our lifetime. Not in our lifetime.
It's what our nation was built on. From gun laws to domination, you know, seizing lands and stuff. That's why we do wars all the time. That's what our land is built on. Slavery, our land is built on slavery. That's what our land is built on, and it's sad. It's a sad realization in 2016 or 2017.
There's a new commercial. Well, I don't know if it's new, but I was watching TV yesterday, and there was a commercial for a gun shop, warehouse, distribution kind of whatever, and they were promoting, hey, come get your AK-47s. Hey, come get your whatever these types of guns are called. Hey, we got to sell on this and to sell on that. And the only face that was on that commercial was of a white man. And they were all sitting there in these long benches like they were at church going to buy these guns. And you know what I'm saying? So there are a lot of problems in the United States of America. There are a lot of problems here. The United States, we're not perfect at all. But this is going to be an ongoing fight. And until we decide to make a stance in our own lives and at least promote ourselves as upstanding citizens, okay, only then can we want change. Because if we're out here shooting each other, if we're out here killing each other, if we're out here robbing each other, we can't ask for nothing to change. Because if we're doing it ourselves, then why the fuck do we want the change?
You know, I seen a comment that I had to tell someone about, because, you know, I hate arguing with people on Facebook. But someone said, oh, well, Chicago I had like 700 and something homicide this year. And I said, oh, that is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. And the lady's like, well, 90% of black people kill other black people. Well, statistics show that 90% of white people also kill other white people. It all plays into media and what the media
is not shown.
It's just not shown. Chicago is a war zone.
It's terrible.
Chicago is a complete war zone. And someone said, oh, well, blame Obama. No. The problem is, if you're going to do something, if you want to make a difference, we as an African-American community have to start holding our local government accountable. We can't always depend on the president. The president is a worldwide leader. Okay, he is someone that is the face of the United States of America. He's not going to come down and sit at your house and try to sit in your neighborhood to try to fix this. Yes, he can fix this on a global scale, but you have to start holding your senators, your representatives, everyone that is in your local government. And that's the problem with America. We always try to blame the president for every single thing. But it be the people that you sitting next door to that's screwing you over.
You know why they do that? Because they know the president. They don't know your representatives.
And that's sad. And it goes on both sides.
That goes back to us.
Does everybody know our mayor's name?
That goes back to us just sitting back and taking it up to
He ain't my mayor. Because he y'all mayor in Orlando. I don't live in this area. I knew y'all mayor because I live in Sanford. But I know Buddy Dice for y'all in Orlando. He's a puppet. I've met the man and I've said to me. But you know what? At the end of the day, you know what? At the end of the day, at the close of everything, you have to truly just live your life for yourself. You do. You can't bow down to what everybody. You know, I'm sure that Trey worked. He's been working at his job for years, and he done came up, I'm sure, against some hardships or some things when they done said, no, you can't do that. He pressed his way to do it. You know what I'm saying? We've all have. Sheldon, I'm sure, has went to his job and said, okay, I want to be in this position. And they looked at him like, no, not yet. But he pressed his way. Dwayne for the same thing.
And I got it.
And you got it. See, you're doing the most. And you all have. But what I'm saying is that I hate. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is me. I know that I'm probably gonna sound foolish, but I hate all this black white stuff. Just live your life. God blessed us to live this life, and He made us who we are. So whatever life God lived for you and the plan that He has, take it for what it is and live it. I don't associate myself with government and politics and all that stuff, because Jesus is the one who I'm leading and depending on. I'm not trusting in whoever is orchestrated to be the next president or whoever. That ain't. I don't worry about all that stuff. I'm just living,
So you did vote though, right?
Yeah, you know I voted.
You know he has.
I voted.
You know he's trying to get some. What is it called? The religious act, the Religious Freedom Act.
But I done told you again. See, there you go with that.
I'm just saying. I know shit's about to change though.
It ain't. But you know what? It's gonna change for some of y'all, because for my trust again, and I can't help it. I'm sorry for my trust is in Jesus. We're gonna close in Jesus. We're gonna close in that on this. But
Jesus,
my trust is in God, and I cannot. I hate all this black white stuff. It's wrong. It is. But black people, we know we done been treated like trash. We know that. So get on and move on. You know what I'm saying? Do better for yourself. Quit trying to hold on to that you ain't had or what you want. Go out and, if you want it, goddamn it, you go and you get it. You want something? That's it. Put your name on it. And already, if you know it, that's it. If you know you want something, if you want to be a doctor, damn it, you go out and be a doctor. If you want to be a lawyer, you go out and be a lawyer. Whatever your heart's desire to be, God will bless you with that, and you can have it. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, the Bible tell you, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Now, I ain't know who gonna come first, who gonna come last. But I'm telling you, with all this that's going on behind it, you better get it together. I know it. I'm telling you, I I ain't worried about all that stuff.
Preaching about, maybe he's preaching about homosexuality and being delivered and shit like that, and this and that. Or maybe being a sinner. I used to be, you know, I was robbed, but God kept me through that. And maybe somebody sitting in the audience and say, well, I was just robbed, you know, last night. So hearing that and hearing that you came through that, you know, gives me hope that I can progress forward and continue to lean on God, and I can continue to find solitude and hope, you know, with other individuals, and still come to this place and still learn things about life and love and understanding from just a body of Christ. The church is made to bring a body of Christ together. The church was never created to condemn anybody.
No.
All right, well, come on, Father Jeremy and Father TC. I love it.
It ain't Father nothing, but you just got to have that covering. It just and God said in all that ways acknowledge Him. That's what the words say. So be it good or bad. So in the midst of me drinking, I'm gonna still acknowledge who God is, because He's still gonna bless me. Wes, I don't even want to expose my own self on this video, but I done went through so much stuff. I'm been there and done that, but God has kept me. He done kept me and kept me.
He done kept all of us.
I'm telling you, I can't even tell you. I can't even express how much He has kept me. Just that alone, He done seen about me. And I'm telling you, God got His eyes and His ears on you, and I just want you to just acknowledge Him. And you know what? It made me feel so good. I told Harold this. It made me feel so good. You made a New Year's video. In the background of your video, you playing the Bear Sisters and you singing it. I say that done rubbed off on me. It's enough, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So you can play anything. You can play Back That Ass Up. But you played the Bear. You had them girls playing in the
Since
background.
I've been in Orlando, you are definitely one of the few individuals that have definitely touched me in my life. I've been on this earth for a while now. Okay, I'm in my 30s, y'all. And there's not too many. There's not too many people that can influence me. There's not too many people that can encourage me. There's not too many people that can help me change for the better. And I can honestly say that Jeremy is one of those individuals that has assisted.
Me, but it wasn't me.
Okay. Well,
Jesus.
that has assisted.
God put you in
as a
place.
tool.
Yes. Look at you. You better speak the word. You use me as a tool.
And on that note, thank you guys for tuning in to Culture Club.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Tune in next Sunday for the new video.
So we're going to church next Sunday.
Right. Child.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna record that?
Yes, we're going to be right in church.
Me in church, child. That's a mess.
That's
but yes,
right.
Culture Club will be on every Sunday, so tune in next Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Child, y'all's a mess.
She probably clap off beat.
Y'all's a mess.
I had one in the church today.